How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video. First off, before we actually even get into the video, I just want to tell you guys I am sick, so sorry. You can probably tell by my voice, but sorry if the energy is a bit lower today. Like I said, I am sick, but it is Saturday, of course, and again, if you guys can guess the song that I played for you guys just earlier, write it down in the comment section, and the first person to do so will be entered into the next t-shirt draw. Like I said, that could be next weekend or the weekend after. We don't actually have a date. We've got a whole bunch of games to preview for you guys tonight. If you guys are enjoying the channel in the videos, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you guys are new. I'm looking forward to a lot of new exciting content that I have planned for you guys, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. The first game tonight is the Buffalo Sabres versus the Philadelphia Flyers. I shouldn't actually say tonight because it is at 1 p.m. Sabres have done pretty well. I haven't actually checked if they've won since their 3-game losing streak. I think they are still on their losing streak. They still have a great record here. The Flyers are struggling out of the gate. Like I said last week, they fired a lot of their front office staff. So I have this game going to the Buffalo Sabres 4-1 here. I think the Sabres are overall the better team and have the better offense. And like I said, 4-1 Buffalo. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. Now, it hurts me to predict the Leafs over the Bruins, but I had to do it. Like I said, when I'm going to be doing these videos, I want to be I'm not going to be biased at all. So I did predict the Leafs over the Bruins. I did have to think about this one for a while, though, because the Bruins have been very good against the Leafs at home. I know they did lose against the Leafs the last game that they played, but that one was in Toronto. This one, I think, is going to be a very close one. I've got Toronto winning it here in overtime. Boston seems to be definitely struggling with the injuries. And I did hear, I don't know if it was a reliable source or not, that Bergeron could have surgery when he is reevaluated in Boston in 2 weeks. He could need surgery on his shoulder, in which case he would be out the whole season, which in my opinion, that's the end of the Bruins season right there, if he's out for that long. So I have the Leafs winning it 4-3 in overtime. McAvoy came back last game. Should be a tight one. I've got the Leafs winning it. The Columbus Blue Jackets and the Washington Capitals, the two top teams in the Metropolitan Division. Blue Jackets right now are trailing the Capitals, but I think it's like 2 or 3 points right now. I'm really looking forward to this game, and I'm definitely going to be watching this game as I do watch the Bruins game as well. I've got the Blue Jackets winning it here. I think Bobrovsky is starting, and I really think that the Jackets need better goaltending from Bobrovsky if they want to do anything in the playoffs. Again, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. Blue Jackets 5-4 over the Capitals. The Vegas Golden Knights and the Los Angeles Kings is the next game, and the Knights have been on fire recently, 8-2-0 in their last 10. The Kings, the last in the National Hockey League. Kovalchuk is out with an injury, so I think that says it all right there. I've got the Golden Knights winning it 5-3. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the Ottawa Senators here. Now, the Senators had some horrible news. We just found out today that Duchesne and Bobby Ryan have both been placed on the IR. They were injured in the last game that they played. So this is bad news for the Ottawa Senators and great news for the Colorado Avalanche, as the Avalanche do have the Senators' first-round pick. So that could turn out to be a great pick like we expected. I've got the Penguins winning it here 6-2. They're 2 games over 500 right now, so definitely better than the start of the season. And I don't think the Senators have it without Matt Duchesne. Duchesne, by far, their best player. And for that reason, I've got the Penguins winning it 4-2. The next game we have previewing for you guys tonight is the New York Islanders versus the Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings have really been sticking with a lot of the top teams right now. They're 1 point out of a playoff spot behind the Montreal Canadiens. So this is a big game for them, as the Islanders are also in the playoff race right now. I do have the Islanders winning it. I think the Red Wings are going to have to slow down at some point. I'm not saying it's going to happen tonight. I just believe more in the Islanders tonight than the Red Wings. But I do think the Red Wings have to start to slow down at some point, and tonight could be the start. 4-3 Islanders in overtime. The last 4 games are on the board now, the last 4 games of the night that we are going to be previewing. Let's start off with the Florida Panthers versus the New York Rangers. The Rangers have finally started to come back down to earth after a great start. I think they're only 1 game above 500. Panthers are still struggling, though, at 500 or under 500. I can't remember. I've got the Panthers winning it tonight. It's in Florida, even though that doesn't really mean much because Florida is like, there's nobody there, so it doesn't really matter. But I've got the Panthers winning it here 3-1 over the Rangers. The next game that we are going to be previewing for you guys are the Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This could be the game of the night, and I'm super excited to be watching this game alongside all the other games tonight. It's going to be the battle of the top lines. You've got, obviously, in my opinion, right now, the best line in hockey, McKinnon, Rantanen, and Landeskog against the Lightning, who have just maybe the best offensive depth in the National Hockey League. This is kind of my wild card pick. I've got the Avalanche winning at 4-3 in overtime, but this one could really go either way. The Nashville Predators and the Calgary Flames. This should be another great game. Mike Smith has started to pick it up now. Finally, it's about time. I think he's finally taken his crease back from David Riddick. So I still have the Predators winning it tonight. Obviously, the Predators are second in the National Hockey League right now. But the Flames are not that far behind. I do have the Predators winning it tonight. It should definitely be close. It's in Calgary, so maybe that will give the Flames the upper hand. I think this is the second game of Hockey Night in Canada on CBC. So I'll definitely be watching a good amount of this game. 4-2 Predators. And the final game of the night, Arizona Coyotes versus the San Jose Sharks. Now, the Sharks played last night, and they did lose 3-2. So they could be a bit tired heading into Arizona on their road trip right now. I think Hill is getting the start for the Coyotes. He's just been a pleasant surprise for them right now in the absence of Antti Raanta. So he's been fantastic. I think he was named the NHL's second star of the week. So congratulations to him. The Sharks are definitely struggling to start off. I think a lot of people thought they were going to be a Stanley Cup contender at the beginning of the year, but they're going to have to turn it around. Coyotes have been fantastic. Nick Schmaltz has been great, a great piece for the Coyotes after coming over from Chicago. 4-2 Arizona in Arizona. That is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, I would like to apologize for being sick. You might have been able to tell it in my energy or my voice. But again, if you guys can guess the song that I played at the beginning of the video, you guys will be entered into the next t-shirt giveaway, the next Connor's Corner t-shirt giveaway. So make sure you guys go do that down below. If you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below as well. And hit the notification button if you'd like to be notified for the next videos I do post. So that's going to be it for the episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one.